All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are here with the 3,000 subs special. Yeah, so basically, we just hit the 3,000 subs mark. It's been a wild, fun, basically 2.5 years. We started this back. What is it now? 2025. So 2024, 2023. So like around 2022 in the summer, we started this account, and basically I had 13 subs. I've said this before. I've had 13 subs all the way up until February of 2023. And then to 24 and 25, we just started, kind of blowing up a little bit. And people started actually giving a hoot about what we've been doing here. And for those who don't know, we basically are doing two runs now. It used to be just one. So right now we are working on an uncommon run, which you can check out. We're on day 37 of that. So that is also on the channel. But this is the account that got us to where we are. And this is the mystery shard only run and only heroes everyone can use. So basically, we only use heroes that are free that everyone gets. And we don't use any legendary heroes that basically are free, like login heroes. So Ninja is a no-go, Death Knight's a no-go. Like any hero that every person in the game does not always have at any given time. So if you started this game 3 years ago or you started this game 1 month ago, you can literally get every hero that we have if you play long enough. All right, so let's take a look and see what heroes we have and how many heroes we've got, because we actually do have a lot. I believe last count we are at about 100 and I think four or five level 60s, and every single hero in here, with the exception of the few heroes that I'm working on as of right now, all of them have their gear maxed at level 16. Some of them have ascensions and things like that, blessings, all that. Everybody has, all my legendaries have relics at this point, so that's changed. We have all of their skills maxed, and we have their blessings, and we have all of their masteries done. So every hero, see, if we go through every single hero, doesn't matter which one you click, anywhere you go in here, all right, it's all going to look the same. They're all going to have their stuff done. They're all going to have their skills maxed. Every legendary, see, boom, 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 all of them maxed, and all of them will have their gear maxed. Now, why did we do this? Well, we did it because it was fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's really, we played this game back in the day, and I have restarted this game at least 6 times, and I quit the game at least 6 times. But then about 2.5 years ago, I was like, let me just have fun with it and play with whatever heroes I can get. And that's where this was born from. So I only farmed out the starting five. If you've watched my starting five video, I basically went through, I pulled Apothecary very early on. So I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna use him. But basically we farmed out War Maiden, we farmed up Valerie. We farmed up Spirit Host, and we got Kale in the beginning. Where is he? I don't even know where he is. He's all the way at the bottom, right? He's not. He's not very. He's not very blessed out. I don't know where the hell he is. Here he is. We had Kale in the beginning, and then we used Apothecary, and that was it. Those five heroes basically got us through 90% of the game in the beginning, and yeah, and it just started snowballing. We got every single hero over time. We ended up getting Mithrala, we got Cleo, we got Yannicka, we got your Carl, we ended up getting Gerda. Yeah, she takes 2 years to get, or some crazy number, right? Actually, no, he's 2 years. He's the one that she's the one that takes the longest. Eric's takes the longest, and then we got Thea. That's actually the first hero we ever got from hard mode Doom Tower. Hard mode Doom Tower is a little rough, and we don't really focus on it too hardly. But we are about to get Urrost probably in the next few months or so. So we will be getting a second hero from there, but it hasn't even been necessary, which is the fun part. We got obviously Visix. We did the Arbiter missions. We were able to get Drex. We've got the Raisin fusion, and we've got Syl. We were able to fuse Raisin basically twice, technically. We got him once. We got the heroes to make him once, and then we kept them, and then we've had to fuse them a second time. So it actually took us a lot longer than your average person, because we had to pull these all from mystery shards. So if you think it took you long to get Raisin, well, look no further than this account. We do have a lot of the Doom Tower heroes. Taya. We've got Lich from the fusion. We've got Scion's a login. We've got Torture Helm, which is, I think, the fusion. We've got Arrhenius. I think she's fusion also. Bloodfeather's a fusion. Taintix was one of the heroes you get from the logins. I mean, we have so many heroes. These are all the heroes you can get. Lockwain's the newest fusion. He's part of the mythic fusion, and he's the only hero we can really get, because he's the only hero that technically we have the heroes to get. Even if I pull them from random shards, we're not gonna be able to fuse the other heroes, so we will never get that mythic. Gwyneth, Doom Tower. We got some more Doom Tower heroes. Akoth. We got Dark Kale. So many heroes, and all of them are basically maxed at this point. I actually have a Lord Legionary that I'm very proud of, and he actually hits insanely hard, and people have seen him crush people in the arena and doing like 100 to 150k in a smack. So yeah, he's a pretty cool hero. I actually don't hate him, and he was in my team to beat the faction crypt. We've got Limburga is one of the newer heroes we just got, which actually I don't even think we did a video on yet. We have to do a video on her. I don't think we did. I don't know if we did it. We might have. I don't remember. Uh, Lady Erish. We got Sez, who's actually really cool. So many heroes that are level 60. Most of my purples are epics at this point, are max. I think I have one in the vault that is not max, and that's it. And then we've got our awesome rares, and this is where we have the most heroes, obviously, that are level 60. We have an 84,000 power Bogwalker 6-star Awakening. We've got a Thurgist at 60,000 power, really cool hero, with a 6-star blessing. We've got Penitent, who we just did a video on, 87,000 power. I think she's my strongest hero in the game as of this point, as far as power wise. Uh, really good hero. I'm shocked by how much I actually do like her, and she does a lot of really good things, which I'm very shocked by it. You can watch that video, which just came out about a week or so ago. We've got Twin Claw Disciple. And we've got Steel Boyer. Look at this. We've got the Hound Spawns. Anyone who has watched my videos, you've seen these dogs do some serious damage. They are fun. Like they are him and Hellfang, amazing. Apothecary, we showed Valerie. Anointed has been helping us get through Fire Knight hard mode, which is crazy. Sanctum Protector. We've got so many heroes in here. I mean, you can just see they're just everywhere. We've got tons of rares. So many rares, it kills. We've got Bone Knight. We've got Marauder. Look at this. All these heroes that we've been building. We've got Greybeard, who's awesome for Doom Tower. We just recently maxed out Margrave. I think we still need skills on him. I think that's the only thing. We have his masteries. I think his skills. Yeah, we're working on his skills. So he's one of the new heroes we're working on. We just did Corpulent Cadaver, and we are now working on our newest 6-star Life Taker, who's really cool. She's just needs masteries. We got to farm out her masteries, and we need her skills done because her skills are not done yet. But she has all of her gear set. We just got to start working on her. So basically, all the skills are going to go into the other one. And then we just did a video for Corpulent Cadaver yesterday as of this video. So yeah, that came out. And then yeah, we've got a lot of heroes. We do have a few uncommons. We do have Zephyr, we have Outrider, and Armiger. We did just stop leveling up uncommons on this account. These are going to be the only 3 uncommons I will level until I have nothing else better to do on this account specifically. So yeah, they're not going to be building. I'm not going to be building any more unless I have to for some weird reason, because we now have an uncommon run through where we're only using uncommons. We're feeding all of our legendaries to our uncommons. We don't care what we pull, what I get. We already fed Alice. We're just getting rid of them all. We're only doing uncommons, and that is it. So I figure there's no point having uncommons on this account right now unless we need them, and Armiger obviously is one of those heroes you need. So we're going to keep him, and that's it. So that's the heroes, and yeah, the vault is kind of nice. These are all the rares that we're working on. We've got a bunch of level 50s and a bunch of level 40s, as you can see. Eventually, we will max out all these 40s to 50 and then just start working our way through them all to 60. Once we beat the faction crypts, that's probably when we'll do that because that's about where we're at. Reserve Vault. Now, just so you guys understand, this is a mystery shard only, which means we only pull mystery shards, and that's the only heroes that we use. Now, there are prism shards, okay? And now these prism shards, basically, I have to pull them. If we get them, we have to pull them because they get pulled regardless of whether or not I want to pull them or not. So when we get those, they get put into the vault and we just save them. Same thing with all the heroes that you get for logging in, the legendaries that are free. Anything that is free that not everyone will get at any given point goes into this reserve vault. And as you can see, we've gotten a lot of reasonable heroes. So we have all the heroes at 5-star blessings because these are the free heroes they've been giving us recently, and the awakenings. We do have a couple of them that are pretty cool. Most of these go all the way back till 2.5 years ago, which is crazy. We did get Ninja recently. We did get Archer, the Monster Hunter Archer, funny enough, because that was the first Prism Shard, I think, that we pulled. It might be the first or second, I don't remember, but we had one pull in the Prism, and I was like, oh, let's just pull it, and I pulled it, and I got the freaking Archer. So yeah, we have the Archer in here, and then yeah, same thing. There's a few of these that we got from Prisms, but otherwise they're basically from fusions, things like that, so you can actually see how many heroes you can acquire over time, even without pulling any of your regular shards. I mean, look at this. It's like, that's a lot of heroes that can do a lot of damage in this game and really help you out through the game. I mean, Ninja and Archer alone are insane. Artak can do a lot of stuff in Spider. Like, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Death Knights, I have the hiccups, really good. Yeah, I always have the hiccups, by the way. Yeah, so yeah, there's tons of heroes in here that are easily usable. that you can get. There's void heroes in here that I can't use because we can't summon void. So guess what? I can't use any of these void heroes. They were from the fusions, things like that. And then I have all my faction guardians, as you can see, for my rares. So yes, we have all of them maxed. All right, let's go look. I'll show you what I mean. We don't want to buy anything. So here in the Guardian Ring, we have our faction guardians. Every single one of our faction guardians is a 10 right now. So all of our rares have every single section filled out. See, so they all have 10% HP, attack, defense, speed, and resistance and accuracy. So yeah, that's really cool. We do also have our sparring pit opened. We haven't leveled it up. There's no reason to. We just don't care yet. So we basically have it leveled up. There should be people cooking, but there's not. Our Great Hall at this point, we're working on, we got all of our accuracy to gold. We are now working on getting everything to 6, and then eventually we'll be doing resistance and crit damage to 10. And yeah, that's it. We're going to get them all to gold actually first, and then we'll be getting them to 10. We don't really focus on arena, so that's why this isn't going to be maxed after 2.5 years. Almost 3 years. But yeah, it's just something we have. It's some nice bonuses, and that's it. We have a 20% bonus to all our heroes. Yeah, it's great to be here. We're usually in 5 gold. There was just a reset, so we are now in 4, but we basically sit in gold 5, and that's it. We don't go any further. There's no reason. Area bonuses, this is something you're going to see, which we don't even discuss. We don't do this area. We don't care about it, and it's a garbage thing, and they need to get rid of it. But that's just my opinion. All right, so yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go look at what we've accomplished. Well, let's look. Campaign, obviously. Nightmare, 100% done. I mean, we have all the stars. We've beaten every single campaign completely. Those are real easy. Dungeons, we have completed every single Iron Twins. So our times are bad, obviously, but we were able to beat them. I haven't gone back in here to do farming in 15 ever since we beat it. We basically farm on stage 8 because it's quick and we just get it done every single day. We use our 6 keys and then we ignore everything that goes on after that. Every single keep is done. Obviously, those were the easiest ones. Stage 20 done. We just beat them. We beat these a long time ago, and I haven't gone back into these since because we never need potions. We get potions from Clan Boss. I never farm these, literally ever. I don't think I farmed a potion keep for the last year and a half. So you get plenty of potions because we don't need them because we don't have 1,000 legendaries that we need to max out. Same thing with all these keeps. I'll just show you the second one. See, all of them done. We don't go in here anymore, and we're all good there. But all 5 of these are completely 100% done. Minotaur, obviously done. Easiest fight in the game. So that's done. Event Dungeon, we're not doing. Spider's Den, we are done up to stage 25, and in hard mode, we are done through stage 10. We were able to beat it once we got Arix, and boom, done. A minute and 58 seconds, we were able to beat hard mode, and all done. As far as Ice Golem goes, we are done with this except for hard mode. We are working on this dungeon right now. We're on stage 7. The problem here was the damage output. We get killed sometimes, and it's a little bit rough, but this is the stage we're going to be working on. We're going to be bringing in some more defensive heroes to keep us alive or revivers, but either way, you should see a win here fairly soon. I'm not focused on it, but yeah, you'll see a win here eventually. So we are on stage 8 there. Dragon, another dungeon that we have 100% completed, say, all the way through stage 10 on hard mode. We don't really farm in here, but we've beaten it. So it's done. Fire Knight, I actually thought was going to be the hardest dungeon. It actually was not. We are down to stage 6 at this point. So I guess if you're going by how far I am, it is the hardest dungeon. But yeah, it's actually, we just had, once again, we haven't really been focused on it. We were able to beat stage 6 with a really weird team. Not that team. But yeah, you can check out some of those videos if you're interested. I have videos on everything we've done here all the way from the last 2 years. As far as Phantom Shogun, all done. We were able to beat this with the stupidest group of rares. Look at this. All my highest blessing heroes, we were able to beat it. And now we also have my girl Penitent, who we could bring in here because she has a 6-star blessing, so something like that. And boom, we've got another win. So that was a nice, easy thing. Mithril is really the only reason we were able to do that with them, probably. And then we've got the one dungeon, which I don't know if we're ever going to beat completely. That would be the Dust Devil, right? Dusty. Sand Devil's Necropolis. We're on stage 16. I'm not pushing for this fight. It's not something that's very important right now. We're not really trying to, upgrade our gear from this. We get stuff from the city, and that's it. I don't really farm here too much unless I have to. So yeah, we don't really mess with that. But basically, Sand Devil, Fire Knight, we're close, and Ice Golem are the only 3 dungeons that we have not 100% completed. And when you go into faction wars, this is where we're getting close, guys. We're at 911 stars in this faction situation here. We're almost there. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more rewards, and then we are at my girl Lydia. So we will eventually get her from this. But yeah, as you can see, we've beaten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have beaten 10 of these faction crypts 100%. Undead Horde is open now, but we're having trouble with that fight. We actually just unlocked Corpulent Cadaver. We're going to hope that he can help us beat that. And then we've got what is it? We just got through Sylvan and Shadowkin. These were actually in the 40s before, but we just unlocked some new heroes and we were able to get Sylvan up to 57, so we only have 2 fights left there. And then we were able to get Shadowkin up to 51 while using my girl that we just showed you before. What's her name? Life Hitter or whatever. The girl, the Shadowkin girl. Dwarfs, we haven't gone back in really since we got to 55. It's just, I know it's a fight that's tough, so we're going to have to build some more heroes to get through it. But that's it. Like, there's not much left. Orc is going to be a little bit of a problem. We were able to get 58 stars on that, so we're getting close. I think we only have one more fight left, and then we have to 3-star another fight, and then we are done. So yeah, we're very close to getting this situation under wraps. So I think we're going to see a Lydia video in the near future. As far as arena, once again, I said I go through classic arena. I stay in gold 5 most of the time, so we're going to push to gold 5. We'll just do some fights, and we'll get there over the week. Tag team, we don't mess with. We stay in bronze, and I don't ever do this because we don't care about the next missions, so we just don't do this. I think we just won a fight there, by the way. Live arena, we don't talk about it because it's crap. Let's go into clan bosses. So basically, for clan boss, we just farm Nightmare. That's it. Like, we don't ever go into Ultra Nightmare just because the whole purpose of this account is to just not spend a lot of time in there. So we just go into Nightmare and we do this and we quick battle it. We're able to do a 1-hit on Nightmare. And that's it. We just do this every day because we don't need the summons. We don't need the summons. We don't need the books. I have plenty of books. I could literally max out my next legendary right now if I want to. So we don't have to worry about that. So we just literally do this every day. And then I forget that clan boss even exists. Like, that's kind of the deal. It's kind of nice and I love it. I hate clan boss. I hate sitting there for 20 minutes and watching a stupid fight that I don't need to watch. You should be able to skip your fight no matter whether or not you can one-shot it or not. Whoever decided that was a good rule is an idiot, by the way. Oh yeah, you have to one-shot it in order to auto it. That's a terrible idea. All right, so yeah, Hydra, we stay in normal. There's no reason to go further. We got Mithrala from normal. That was it. Like, there's no reason for us to continue here. Once again, this is for people who just have all the best heroes. Like, there's no reason for us to do it, and it's a waste of time, so we don't do it. Chimera, we basically run easy and normal, as you can see. We did 28 million on normal here and 45 million on easy, and we're just going to run these two, and we already have, I think, about almost 30 shards for the mythic hero. That'll be our first mythic hero that's free, so we don't need anything else from there. We just need the mythic hero, and that's it. So we run it on easy and normal and get between 1 and 4 shards every single time it passes every week. As far as Doom Tower goes, every round of Doom Tower is done on normal. We were able to beat every single one. We're actually on the final, I think, the final hero that you can get from Doom Tower, which is Krakarth, whatever her name is. And then we're done with this. I don't think we ever have to do this again after that. We're just going to go right into hard. The highest we've ever gotten in hard mode is, I believe, somewhere around stage 60 or 70. We got pretty far. We got stopped by the spider on the final spider boss. So yeah, it was a little bit rough, and we weren't able to beat it. So actually, we've probably gotten further. We were probably in 81 or so because we had to be the last 4 bosses. So basically, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, but yeah, we got to stage 90 basically on one of the rotations. I'm hoping we can get through this, at least get 1 win, and that would be kind of nice. So I'm hoping for that soon. We'll see how it goes. It really just depends on the rotation and which bosses we're up against. I think Bommel's a hard stop, and the final spider is a hard stop right now. Curse City, we've gotten to the boss on all but 1 rotation, but we've never beaten the boss, but it's not important to us. I don't even do the city that much anymore. As you can see, I think we have how much time left here? We have a week left. Sorry, no. Yeah, a week left until the Cursed City resets, and this is what I've done so far. I beat a couple levels, as you can see. I don't even know if I went into normal. Yeah, normal, we beat a few things too. I just go in here to get some free stuff once in a while for the daily quest. Otherwise, we ignore the city. It's not important anymore. It was a cool idea when it came out, but it doesn't really do anything for our account. So we skip that. Siege, I go in here. I've actually been helping, but I otherwise don't ever go in this screen except for when I see battle phase. And that's it. But usually I just ignore it, so we don't really have to do much there. But yeah, everything that we've been doing has been fun. I mean, this game is surprisingly fun when you actually just ignore tournaments and events and all the other crap that you don't need to be doing. because it's boring and it just takes up all your day. Nobody wants to be forced into playing a game every day. Like you want to be able to play a game whenever you want to play it, and that's kind of how this account runs at this point. I don't really spend a lot of time in it. I come in, I do my dailies. If I have a lot of energy like I do right now, I level a couple of heroes and then I get a new 6 star and then I go about my day. I think I might spend at best now at this point maybe an hour a day. Like that's kind of how it is. Unless I'm like just sitting and watching a show, I'll keep it on auto and let it run through. And now that they have the extra super raids on campaign, I can get that done even quicker. So that's the best part is that this is fun. Like this is a great account. I can't say enough good things about this account. It's been the most fun I've ever had, not having to worry about whether or not I get a game-changing hero or whether or not things are like, whether or not I have to log in or I don't need a calendar to do a freaking fusion event. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I have a job. I don't need a second job. So this way of playing has been a godsend for me. It actually makes me love this game. I don't log in and I'm not angry. I used to be angry all the time. I'm like, why have to I do this? Oh, I have to run Spider for 12 hours just to get some stupid points to get a fraction of a quest. I was like, what the hell were they thinking? And that's what made me quit. Now 2.5 years plus, and this has been the most fun that I've ever had in this game. And I don't even want to stop. Like I literally have zero thoughts of quitting the game yet. I am very happy. I can't wait to level up every single rare in this game. You can check out my channel. I have all my heroes on there. I think there might be a few that aren't that you just saw. But almost all of them have a champion spotlight if you want to see. I have mostly the dungeons that we've done. Those were all beat. So you can see how we beat them. Most of the faction crypts have their videos, or at least a video of them being beaten. Demon Spawn and Sacred Order will be in my live streams. If you want to check that out, that's where they are. We haven't made an actual video for them yet. So yeah, I have videos for all the stuff you need. If you need help all the way back until day 40 of this account, just remember that this is my first YouTube channel. So everything from day 40 up until like maybe day 270, I think it was, that was my original content. The quality is not going to be very high. There's going to be, the volume will be low. So just know that that was literally the first few videos we made. So you're going to be evolving, not just through my account, but through my channel, which is kind of funny up until where we are right now. All right. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, things you want to talk about, things you want to discuss, feel free, leave a comment. Always love to hear from you guys. You can like, share, subscribe. You will definitely help the channel grow. And we do a live stream every single week. Right now, we're spending more time in the Uncommon event and the Uncommon account. So if you're interested in that, you can check out the live streams. We will do a live stream on this account once in a while when we have something worthwhile of doing, other than just leveling, because that's boring. So yeah, we're going to spend more time probably in the uncommon section, and you will still see videos of this. I'll do videos on dungeons, I'll do videos on rare heroes, rare teams, things like that randomly. You'll see come out from this account at this point, but this account is basically it's on cruise control right now. We just kind of chill, and it's a great account, and I love logging into it. All right. So once again, you can also, I forgot. See, I always forget things. You can also be a member if you want for $1.99 a month, and you'll get all my videos as soon as I post them. You'll get emojis, and you get a free video every week. Don't forget that, and it has no commercials. All right, so this is the 3,000 sub special for my mystery shard only heroes everyone can use account. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.